All right, everyone. Welcome to the TruckLogics webinar for equipment management of the truck zone. We will go ahead and get started. There are a few people, looks like they're still trying to join, and we do welcome everyone, but we will go ahead and get started. So today's webinar, second of the series for this month, and this month is all about equipment management in the truck zone and how to manage your trucks. Today's going to be effectively managing the locations and trailers of your trucks and trailers in your TruckLogics account. This broadcast comes to you by your host. My name is Mark Walter. I have just over 31 years in the transportation business in the trucking world, and am glad to be a part of this webinar today. Our TruckLogics team, consisting of about 4 or 5 of us that once a week pick a topic based off of questions that our clients have about TruckLogics, how to maneuver, how to show you the product and how you can navigate around it. So that we pick a topic every week to discuss, and we take turns bringing that to you. So today, you're stuck with me. Today's webinar, we are going to view, today I'm going to show you where your trucks and trailers are in TruckLogics account. We will show you how to manage your truck zone, including whether your trucks are active or not, applicable, and we'll make sure that they are set up for IFTA at the same time. So I will show you how to update your equipment and the location of those, and also show you where other areas of TruckLogics where your equipment can be viewed. So this should be a quick in and out. If you missed last week's equipment management, Christy did a wonderful job. We do record them, and you can check them out at any time by clicking trucklogics.com, clicking support tab, and you can view any of our past webinars as well. But we will end today with a little question and answers section as well. So we are going to switch now and just go right into our live demonstration. And today I'm going to get started and show you where those, where all this happens. One second, we'll switch over to that. Okay. So in your TruckLogics dashboard, you obviously see your active loads, active dispatches, and we cover different topics every week on what we are going to discuss. But today, it's all in this month, is all about the truck zone, the equipment maintenance, and driver preferences. So tune in next week, and we'll talk about that in a minute, but next week we're going to talk about the driver preferences. But today we're going to talk about the equipment and where it is. So we're going to go right to the equipment tab, and this is where all your trucks, if you see over here on the left, and follow my mouse, the trucks, the trailers, your maintenance and driver preferences. You also can list all of your trucks. They will come up right here, and you can search in the search toolbar over here to the right, and you can just select any truck that you want, and you can also change the list view, or you can bring it up in this form. So everything with a 3 and a 1 in it is basically going to show up here. So importing trucks is pretty easy. You can import from your motive account, and you can add new, which Christy did last week, showed you guys how to enter trucks and trailers in your TruckLogics account. So if you want to view any of that, you can check out that previous webinar there. So what we're going to do today is show you how to view these trucks, and we're just going to select this. Well, let's start here in the equipment status and IFTA. If you are setting up your trucks and you've already added them in, they will show up down here, and all of your equipment is here. You can simply select trucks or trailers here. You can also select trucks and trailers on the left. There's multiple ways to navigate to where you want to go and what you're searching for. The status of your trucks, you can select by active or inactive trucks. And again, these are all set up in when you enter those trucks in for the first time. Also included in that is IFTA. You can search for trucks that are IFTA reporting and the trucks that you have that are not being tracked for IFTA purposes. Again, all of those are set up and you can navigate those and change any of those settings right here. We're just going to pick truck 31 here, and you can go right to the vehicle details, and right here you can put that truck out of service, and you can select the reason and say, hey, it's it's down right now, somebody took it, it's under maintenance or other. So you can select that and change the status of that truck for anything. So right here is where you can include it in billing. And if you, of course, want it for IFTA reporting, you would select this box as well. All right, so that is how you navigate and edit where that truck and trailer is in your TruckLogics account. So we're going to go back to the equipment tab, and we're going to show you how then to find the location of your trucks. Now, there's multiple ways to do that in your TruckLogics account. The simplest and easiest is to come to this screen and simply edit. But you can find the last location by simply going down here to the last location tab and click the edit button. So if this truck is not where it's based off of its last dispatch, is where the last location of that truck is. So if it went to the mechanic shop, or if someone took that and did not report it, or it wasn't part of a dispatch, took it down the road and it's at a different location, this is where you would go to edit that. And you can do that right here simply by adding activity. And you can do that by just starting to type in an address, and it will change that and automatically put the city and zip code in. These are mandatory fields that are required. And you will need a date of where the last location of that truck is. So if you were to save this, then that is going to be where that truck is now going to be. It is showing that it is in Rock Hill, South Carolina, which is our home. And that's where we are, where it normally would be. But for some reason, this truck ended up at this address. So I just am simply going to save this. And now it shows that that truck is, in fact, the last location of that truck. Okay. So back into the unit details, we're going to exit the editing section. And now we're going to go back and we're going to see that this truck, all the information that you entered in about this truck, the vehicle details, you can edit, the license insurance that you can edit. And of course, we just edited the last location of this. Now, based off of your dispatches, this is where, when you go into your dispatches, you can see and search for any one of your trucks simply by looking at a load number, reference, anything, the BOL, the driver's name, or the unit number. And then you can just search for, let's just search for truck 31. And that did not come up as an active dispatch. So it might be, actually truck 31 did not have a dispatch. So we will have to pick a different truck that shows a dispatch there. But if you have a truck that is dispatched, any of your trucks, the last location of that dispatch from the dashboard in your dispatches, and we will show you where this location is going to end when you view the route. This truck, for example, when this route is finished, will end in Louisville, Ohio at the area code 44641. You can change that by changing their route or their base location in that, but the IFTA report and all of your trip sheets and the last location of this truck, when you search that truck, is going to show the last location. So that we showed you how to edit it one way, we're now going to show you the other way in which to edit this truck and where it's at. It's the same edit tab, and instead of hitting add activity, you can just go simply right down to the edit button and do the same information as you once did before. Start entering the location of where it's at and bring that truck to there, and it automatically updates, and now that truck will show when you create a dispatch where that activity is. So where else do you find equipment? Your equipment, we showed you how to edit it and the location of the truck, but where in TruckLogics else do you see, besides the dispatch here and in the truck zone, where your trucks and your trailers can be? So we're going to go to the reports section. And you can simply look at truck trailer reports, truck report here, trailer report here, and you can pull up and select your year to date. You can enter in whatever information you're looking for, and you can simply look for truck 31 and generate that report. It's going to show you all of the information, the VIN, the expiry, the license, and everything about that truck right here. So that's one other section in the reporting section of where you can find your trucks and trailers. The other location is in your documents tab. A lot of times you can look here, and this is where I have a lot of pictures simply of my trucks that I have on the fleet. And this is in the documents section where you can just simply look at the trucks, and they're pictures of my trucks and trailers based off of how this information is also set up when you upload, and you can do that simply here by uploading a document. You can download it, or you can send these an email, PDFs, or anything you want. So these are just pictures of truck 31, all in a nice little folder in the documents tab, in a folder that you're able to create on your own, and you can label it however you want. This one I just happen to label truck and trailer pics. So this is also where you can put, unfortunately, if there's damage to a truck, or you need to, your driver needs to take pictures to document things. This is a great way to store those trucks and pictures in the section itself. So back into your truck, if we were to go to view a trailer here, and you just want to view it, this one is also in the document section. Here is another trailer picture, or a truck and trailer picture of this attached in this section as well. Okay. So there's multiple ways to navigate through, multiple ways to see all of your information, but the simplest way is all in one spot, because TruckLogics does it all for you. There is some time putting this information in, but you'll hear me say it, you'll hear all of us say it. The more you put into TruckLogics, the more you're going to get out of TruckLogics. So hopefully today, and we're going to go back to our question and answer here in 1 second, but hopefully the last location is based off of the dispatch, as I'm starting to repeat now. But if you wanted to change that, hopefully today we showed you how to do that. And we are now going to switch back to our webinar slide deck here, and it's time for any questions. So if you have any questions for us about today's webinar, I know this was a quick one, but it's not, there's not a lot to it. It's a very simple process in TruckLogics, how to navigate and change the equipment of that. But if anyone has any questions, you can start typing those questions in the comment section, and we will answer those questions hopefully. It does look like someone is typing here. Okay, yes. Okay, so someone's got a question here. How many trucks can you list in my small fleet account? Am I limited to 7? Actually, no. In TruckLogics, you can put as many trucks as you want in there, but they have to. You can only, small fleets are limited to 7. And owner operators limited to 2, so forth. Medium-sized fleets, large fleets, depending on your subscription package, you can put as many trucks in your account, but they cannot be active. You can only have the limited number of trucks active on your account. Good question there, Jen. Thank you for that. And John, it looks like John's typing here. John is saying, let's see here. 1 second here with John. Okay, John is asking, can a truck or trailer be deleted? Yes, actually, there's 2 ways to look at this. Let me go back to my account here, and we're going to show you when setting up a new truck. It will ask you Oh, actually right here. So you can view this truck 31, you can view it, you can edit it, or you can delete it. When you go to delete a truck, it's gonna say, are you sure you wanna delete it? If you hit yes, it will delete the information of that truck, providing, this is the key here, providing that truck has never been dispatched before. So TruckLogics, because of IFTA reporting and because of dispatches and tracking and record keeping, you cannot delete a truck. You can only edit the information about it because it is, if it was dispatched. So hopefully that that's a very good question. And yes, you can delete a truck unless it was not dispatched. That's the only way you can delete a truck. But you can edit and navigate through that simply by editing any of the information in your account. Okay, see if we have any more questions here. Delete a truck? No. Okay. We're going to switch back over here to our question and answer time. It does look like if you've got any questions, go ahead and continue to tap that. Looks like maybe there is one more question here. No, just somebody commenting. Okay, yes, thank you for that. Great. So today, if you have any questions, please let us know. You can reach us, and I'll put the phone number up here, but we are available 8:30 to 5:30 on a regular basis, answering questions. We've got the best support team in the TMS system that is out there, and we'd be happy to answer any of those questions for you. We do have our Series 3 coming up next week. It looks like James is going to take this one. Next webinar is August 17th at 4 p.m., 1 week from today. It's going to be about efficient dispatching, optimizing the dispatching through your driver preference settings. So last week's webinar touched on this. Next week, we are going to dive into it and show you how easy it is to set those driver preferences up. And speaking of that, first, this August 17th is our efficient dispatching, which we just discussed. And next, the following one then is going to be streamlining that fleet maintenance on August 24th. So be sure to keep signing up for these. We do record them if you are not able to make the live webinar, and we will automatically send them to you, providing you set those up. So if you have not done it yet, by signing up for a free trial, just go straight to TruckLogics.com, give us a 15-day free trial sign up, and we will contact you, help you navigate through that. You have full access to our site except for IFTA reporting, but you will have full access to the premium account, selected, whether it's a small fleet, medium fleet, large fleet, owner operators, broker accounts, whatever you'd like to do with us. We've got your solution right here at TruckLogics. We are here to save you time, and that's why we do these webinars, to help you. But if you have questions for us, you know how to get a hold of us. It's 704-234-6946. You can email support@trucklogics.com, or you can reach us at any of the streaming or social media, Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and I forget the last one there. It looks like it's Instagram. But we appreciate you guys being on this today. We do look forward to seeing you future webinars, and hopefully this was helpful on how to navigate through TruckLogics. We appreciate you helping yourself save time and money in your TruckLogics account. Take care. We'll see you next week.